ever-living crap out of him. As we're going into game 1, Shulk versus Ness. Let's see how this turns out against two Titans, actually.
It'll be interesting to see which Monados Tru4 looks to use in this matchup.
Speed. There we go. There's not even a single doubt in my mind it's going to be speed. I think that's such a pressure tool. Ness isn't the facet at that range Shulk wants him to be.
Oh, but this combo coming out and immediately into shield. This is the thing. You basically have to win neutral twice versus Shulk, because the first time you win neutral, he goes into shield.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, oh, okay.
All right, I'm going to see the Buster soon, maybe. There we go. Right
wow,
there.
That
Gets
hit
him
on
under the ledge right there. Ooh.
Oh, close with the down air, but no dice.
Ness does have that full body intangibility when he uses his LB at the start, so that may be hard. Ooh,
Good
almost
air
gets him
dodge.
with the 4 there.
Saw his life flash before his eyes right there.
PEW getting him right there with the air dodge, almost the triple jump right there. Ness and Lucas, of course, having that extended air dodge. It might come in handy in this matchup.
Wow, PEW getting a lot of mileage out of this up air, coming down from it off the platform, and he's able to combo off it nearly every single time.
I think he's just building percent right now. He has a lot of options, I think, to kill Tru4.
Okay, smash art. This is a risky ledge trap.
The grabs are really good. The 4 there is also really good, I think, in the situation. Speed going in, catching him with the tippy hitbox right there, and falling out. That's what I think I was afraid of. Ness needs a lot of time to set up the recovery and
he goes straight into shield, so I want to see PEW just camp this out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if he shields, like, he can't stay into the PK fire, so he could just keep throwing them.
Yeah, actually.
Back 4 gonna do it? Not
quite
quite.
Even in jump art.
He is
jump art is the most, the lightest of all the Monados.
Isn't it Smash?
So
maybe a tie somewhere, I don't know precisely. Both are pretty light, but Shulk is a decently heavy boy. He might, but even though 143% on mid-stage back throw, that's a lot of damage. And the Nair taking right there in Buster mode.
37%, not undoable. Well, not doable.
All right, going at speed. PEW seems to make some adjustment to counter the speed, stays a little bit on the other side of the stage.
Oh,
that's a lot of damage right there.
Buster.
That did like 30%.
That's a really hot fire.
Yeah, you see PEW already adjusting to the matchup. Like, he wants to stay in more of his range, just get out of the Shulk Nair range.
But as soon as he's at ledge, it's such a tricky time for him.
It sucks. It actually sucks.
Wow, but the roll, Tru4 just not quite at the right spacing to cover that roll on.
Up tilt, getting the entire platform, and he double jump up there with the jump Monado. He's going to do it right there.
Jump goes so high.
It's such a good option. And the first hit is also really dangerous because it combos into the second one. So you have 2 hits to watch out for.
Okay, PEW's still playing it slow, which I think is the correct way to be playing it.
Yeah. I think he wants to pick a fire setups most of the time. I think that's also the best part. We can't just contest with Shulk's game in this point. Like, Ness is really close quarters. You don't want anything to do with that. Instantly switches to the shield Monado as soon as he gets it.
Exactly. It's, like I say, it's just your combos don't exist until you've hit him again. Like, you have to wait out that shield up.
It seems like Pokemon Stadium isn't the right pick right here. He has a lot of trouble staying on the platform.
Mix up.
Has no air dodge.
Wow, covering the roll. This is such a bad spot.
Smash it almost over. Ooh, gets it.
Why does Fair hit roll like that?
He can't go low like that. Ooh, no tech right there. Oh, but PEW sadly
because
doesn't get
he hit him, he doesn't go as far.
I think that's smart, man. I don't think he knew, but
well, I don't know. You saw Tru4 just following PEW all the way down, saying like the only thing you can do here is up B.
I think he wanted to go for maybe some up B kills. He up B pretty late though, and he up B to the stage, so maybe he hopes for some stage spike, but PEW is the player to tech that.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure if it's untechable because that is a strong move.
Yeah, was he a Smash Monado?
I don't think. I think it was just no.
Just a normal Shulk. Yeah. You're a normal boy.
Regular old blonde head boy.
Alright, we're going to Unova. Good stage for Ness right here. Does need to use the double jump to get to the platforms, but the closed blast zones to the ledge are going to be usable for the back throws. But Shulk has those forward airs to counter that as well.
Forward air's been just doing so much work so far for Tru4. Wow, I think, starting with a run-up down.
I think the best thing about this is Ness can camp on the platform so without Shulk just demolishing the entirety of it with the up tilt. I don't know how good it will reach right there, but he has to use the double jump. That is risky as Ness. a lot of damage.
Big damage from the Buster combo.
65% already.
Because this is the crazy thing about Busters. Not only does it do more damage, it does less knockback, which means you can just do combos that you wouldn't normally be able to do.
Yeah, you can just string a lot of forward airs into each other, and a forward air does like 15% at that point, so
sometimes you
that's
can do
scary.
Nair into F smash.
Oh yeah, sure, man. Ooh, tries to go for the down smash. Something is going to kill right here.
But yeah, Q this time managing to escape ledge with a forward air, but Tru4 was weirdly kind of sitting close to him in shield, which meant they couldn't actually cover very much.
Ooh, gets the Buster, PK fire, that's a lot of damage right there.
Tru4 burned all of his Monadas there. He switched straight from shield into jump. And
and then you have a really difficult time. You are light, you do need that jump Monado, because the only points you have left are shield, or speed, which doesn't give you the best jumping abilities. Almost gets him off stage right there. But Pew getting back there. Ooh, upbeat to get him off the stage.
How does he get around the ledge trap this time? Just neutral, get up in shield. Wow!
Still doesn't work. Such a strong Monado right there. Ooh,
no, that's a shield break.
Shield poke, Okay, then.
I guess like there was just nothing Tru4 could actually do in that situation.
No, like I think he would, if he dropped shield, like he would probably get hit by the PK Thunder. It's the trail itself. So
that was actually very smart from Q. Parry forward air not connecting. That's really unfortunate.
Ooh. All right, it might seem like Tru4 is in a bit of a disadvantage here, but we do have the Buster Monado. 2 hits might be enough to clean out a single stock disadvantage.
And I think something Tru4 is struggling with a little bit is when he's in shield and Ness presses buttons on the shield, he's not quite sure how to get out of it. I know air slash is quite a good option out of shield.
But yeah, Ness can just keep up with choke then.
Yeah. Something big is going on downstairs.
I have no clue what's happening. It's not for this stream at least, sadly.
But we're going to stay focused on this set.
Back throw is not going to do it because of the shield.
Into the shield art, so good just pummels. There's not much you're going to get off throwing Shulk when he's in shield art. So
that's actually such a good option. Like if he goes for the PK fire, he wants to go for maybe a forward smash or a back throw. So just instantly switching to the shield Monado is good. It covers the whole duration of the PK fire.
This honestly seems like a really bad matchup for Ness. like all of his like normal tools, Shulk just kind of says no. You can't do that.
I have a Nair, man. I'm sorry. Ooh, switch to the shield Monado prematurely. A PK fire is gonna do it if he hits it after this one.
He's staying in shield art, and it runs out just as the up tilt, so he gets a stronger up tilt.
Ooh, up air is gonna do it right there. The rage and the smash Monado closing out the stock.
I'm not sure if Q wanted that roll. It looked a little bit weird, but okay.
Ooh, gets the backslash right there, curving the options right there
now
from Q.
Now a backslash snaps the ledge. It's actually kind of awkward to cover it. You really have to get out there very quickly.
Yeah. You need to come from below or behind, and that's the position Shulk wants you to hit him, so he can get back on the stage right there.
Okay, but the back throw is going to close it out. Pew's not at too much of a deficit right here, but he needs to get a string going. The only thing is...
that's a string?
The only thing is once he gets the string going, then Tru4 switches into shield art. So
yeah.
It's a tricky matchup for Ness.
Ooh.
Pew trying to get out some of these down air movements. Ooh, nice roll behind. Tru4 maybe pressing a little too many buttons. So you can't always get away with that shot.
Alright, is in the jump Monado. Switch to the speed Monado. Doesn't have the best jumping ability right now. But he gets back onto the stage where speed Monado wants to be right there.
Good cool out with the back air. And yeah, Tru4 defaulting into shield a lot and then not doing anything. Wow,
almost
the
gets
sword beating out. He was in shield, so he wouldn't have died. Oh, okay, this is scary for Pew right now.
Ooh,
again, the aggressive forward air. Tru4 has not been dealing with that.
He burned almost all of his Monados right now. I think the first one is going to be up is Buster again. So it doesn't really have any options right there.
Has he got any Monados?
He has speed right now, it seems.
And Buster's come back, but that doesn't help him.
Yeah.
He needs shield.
There it is again. Okay, that's good.
Now he can land.
Now maybe he can get the smash Monado back.
I wonder if he was almost stalling, just getting hit by those T-Jolts.
I think it's an option right there. Oh, there we go. It's speed. Ooh, that's greedy. No grab right there, though.
Yeah, grab would have been it, right?
Basically, yeah. Ooh, the yo-yo is going to be it right there. Greedy get up attack right there is going to close out the second game.
And Pew bringing it back in what seems like quite a difficult matchup for him.
Yeah, I think
he's starting to play around it a lot better. He's being almost a little bit more aggressive than you think would work.
Yeah.
But
he tried to be more patient in the first couple of minutes of the set, but in the end he just tried to contest Shulk at certain points in the game.
Yeah.
I think he tried to contest him the most in Shield Nado because Shulk is so fast, he just can't space properly.
Yeah.
So that's your point as Ness, you want to get some damage in. Buster Arc is also a good one to get your PK Fires into, so he has options, but Shield Monado and Jump are just so difficult to beat.
And it's also, once he manages to get into the close range, I think Tru4's panicking a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
So if we can see there's some adaptation from that. Obviously, Shulk doesn't want people to be in his face. Because
No, that's why you got a big sword.
Yeah, I got this big sword. You're not meant to be over here.
This is not meant to happen.
Get away, small child.
Alright, game 3 here, going to Smashville. Again, a stage with close blast zones to the sides of the stage. Both characters do have an advantage in there. Ness with the back throw.
Wow, the cool out of the back here. Tru4's going for these down tilts a low percent, but often not getting too much off them. So it's quite a laggy option if he whiffs
I think it's more of a get off me move than it is just
I
set
guess,
up.
so yeah, like, wow, I think he actually could have got punished for that if Tru4 realized. That's so sad. Okay, but Tru4 playing a little bit more patient again, actually. And on Smashville, like, there's not much room for... Like, he could always be in Shulk's face if he wants to.
I think it's also good in this situation where PK Fire does cover a lot of stage, and PK Fire seems to be one of Shulk's big weaknesses at this point.
Again, he's jumping into these aerials.
Ooh, can get the side B in right there. Jump slash, not going to go through the PK Thunder.
How does he get off ledge? Is it forward air again? I think that might be the start of
Needs the air dodge. Ooh, doesn't get quite the F smash right there.
Okay, good. Just recognizing that Tru4 had committed to a back air, so he could just need to get up.
I'm surprised he doesn't do down smash at the ledge. Q does like to wait at the ledge, and down smash, of course, does cover that. Ooh,
oh, he might be dead.
Misinputs, yeah, right there. I think he wanted to do a get-up attack, but then he got kicked by the yo-yo, yeah.
Buffering. Buffering, man. He hates it.
Ooh.
But here we go.
Air dodge gone.
Oh, he's off stage.
He wants something.
Wow.
Doesn't get it, actually.
That was really weird. I thought he would have to tech that, but...
Switching to Buster just to make sure he's on a high enough percent to kill without the Smash Monado.
And PEW just playing like quite passively now. Now that he's got the lead, he can kind of do a bit more of a patient game, kind of keep away a little bit.
Yeah, he's just trying to make use of the PK Fires and the forward airs. Your main tools for spacing Shulk out.
But roll in versus Shulk, not going to work out well when he's got that big back air to cover it.
Yeah, PK Fire is a lot. You see him throw it a lot. It's such a good tool.
Back air is working out so well for Tru4 right now.
He's spacing them so well.
I think it's because Tru4 was, PEW been using a lot of forward air.
Yeah.
And
back
it was beating out the nairs and the forward airs a little bit from Tru4, but because back air is so big, he can just be a little bit further away.
Yeah.
And PEW can't get in with the forward air in the same way.
Tries to get a final hit of the Speed Monado. Gets the Buster right there. Goes a little bit too greedy. Gets both of them off the air slash.
Down
that
smash.
is a lot of damage.
Good air dodge up. I like it.
He does have to jump Monado. Oh, and now he goes
got
through
the back hit as well.
And the back hit. That's a lot of damage. And the stage control you lose right there.
But yeah, every time Tru gets P4 cornered, he just starts throwing out back airs because he knows the PEW's getting a little bit scared of it. He might roll in.
Yeah.
Wow, what a call out.
Good call out on the jump right there. Getting punished with the back air and closing out the stock really early. No option right here.
Yeah.
Smash Monado also running out.
And Tru4's been able to jump out of the PK5.
Ooh, wants to go for the down air, but can't get it, sadly. That would have been an excellent finish of the game.
Wow, and back air all the way across the stage. How's PEW going to get off ledge this time? Another forward air.
Ooh, doesn't get a jab reset. Shield pokes him right there.
And yeah, wow, he almost got the PK Thunder too. He was in shield art, but...
Ooh. But he wants, I think he wants to go for the back throw right now. That's a percent you're in right now.
But Tru4's been jumping out PK Fire every single time. I want to see PEW adapt to that and maybe call out with a forward air or a back air.
Yeah, I think back air would be a good option to call that out, yeah.
Because that's the thing, like low level, everyone just gets stuck in PK Fire and they don't know what to do, so you just grab them. Or F-smash them.
It's a good option.
At this high level, people know that they can get out PK Fire, and so what you need to be doing instead of just going for the grab is watching what their option is to escape it and punishing that instead.
Tru4 looking for the air dodge is off stage while PEW is there, but PEW not giving into that playstyle, just keeps on going to the stage.
Wow, an aggressive back air. What is this combo?
Good damage right there. Even though Speed Monado doesn't do the most damage out of the Monados, it's still 27% you have. Okay, Buster right there.
Buster PK Fire.
Ooh, that's big.
Again, PEW just slowing it down. Wow, up tilt just covering all that platform. That's
ooh, tries to get a magnet cancel right there. Shield Monado ensures that he doesn't die off a back row there. Just walks up and throws him off the stage. Doesn't want anything to do with it. For there, decapitating nets right there.
Slice.
Oh, good game here from Tru4, taking game 3 actually.
Yeah, it was weird. He suddenly started pressing a lot of buttons, which is something, at least on the ground, you don't see Shulk do very much.
No.
Like, you'll see them throw out nair after nair after nair. But on the ground, they kind of tend to just dash around and speed up or whatever. But he was suddenly nair F tilt, nair F smash or whatever like that.
It works, I think, because PEW is expecting those options.
Exactly, yeah.
So instead of just trying to contest it, he just tries to switch it up. And if you don't guess correctly in that situation, that's a forward smash you're eating.
Yeah.
Or that's just some back air you're eating in some situations. I think it's working out for him, but PEW does have that adaptation. You already saw it. Game 2, he adapted to the plays that Tru4 is using.
Yeah.
So maybe Game 4 can go back into his favor again.
I really like this. Is very back and forth. Lots of adaptation in this set so far. But we're going into Game 4 right now.
All right, let's see how this is going to turn out. Both players are really tensing up right here. Going back to Smashville. Good stage for both characters, as we said.
Yeah, PEW doesn't feel like the stage was the issue here.
Yeah. I think it was more that he got in the last talk, as you said, he got a lot of less fortunate situations for him, and then he lost control of the match.
Yeah.
So the stage is good, yeah. Smash Monado coming out right here.
Ooh. Okay, again, jumping out of the PK Fire.
Let's go for the forward smash.
Dash dance into F smash, and it almost worked, but
big ballsy move right there, but sadly.
PEW's at 0%, like, that's such a risky option.
I don't know, man. Sometimes you just want a percent at any cost.
Yeah. Oh, this could be a down air or yo-yo babe beats it out. With
Planks with the yo-yo right there. He's been using a lot of get-up attacks, actually.
Yeah.
Gets the back hit again. Doesn't do that much damage, but it's still stage control you're losing.
Shield art, he's choosing to keep pressuring in shield art, which is interesting. Often you see Shulk going to shield art to escape a situation and then switch off the shield art once they're out of that situation.
Yeah.
Again, the down to, wow, magnet combos, back throw's going to do it.
Yeah, that's going to do it right there. Good stuff here from PEW.
PEW knowing that the down tilt combos weren't real, so he just magneted out and reversed the situation so well.
We do see a little bit of adaptation. PEW wants to go in with those Forio aerials right now. He's done spacing it out. As he gets in a dangerous offstage situation, misses the tech right there. Good stuff there from Tru4.
Yeah.
If he didn't do that, he probably would have come back due to bouncing off of the wall right there. So that's a good call out right there.
PK Thunder's a real nightmare for Tru4 right now. Oh, and he's just shield up.
He makes it back though. Up B is a good tool, even though you're in shield arc.
PEW playing quite aggressive versus the shield arc Shulk.
Yeah, I think this is his best option because even though he receives less damage, I believe, he also is a little bit more combo food.
Yeah, that's the thing. You have to specifically practice your combos on shield arc Shulk because they're weird. But some characters can just do infinites on shield arc.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Oh, cancelling out the PK Fire with the back air right there. PEW looking for an option.
This movement from Tru4 is so nice right now.
PEW's just looking for an option. He can't find him, it seems. Almost gets hit by the up air right there. I doubt that would have done it.
Just taking the damage off the F throw.
Good yo-yo right there.
But he was in shield art, so he couldn't get a bigger punish.
All right, all Monados are getting burned at this point, it seems.
He's using all the colors of the rainbow.
Yeah. Ooh, almost gets him.
But still covering, he knows that the air dodge's got so much lag, he can just hit him with the S-Dash afterwards.
Ooh.
Going low.
Has to jump Monado. Gets
wow, he
back
does make it back. Doing nothing versus the yo-yo.
Oh, sadly, Jump Monado runs out at just the wrong time. PEW there getting the gimp
really
with the down smash or the up smash.
But just going to smash out and throw your sword towards him and maybe it'll work.
Just hit a forward there somewhere, it seems.
Again,
ooh, PK Fire laggy option right there. He doesn't need to smash Monado to kill at this point. 116% for a small little boy.
Okay. They're looking for the second PK Fire. Ooh. Aggressive option. Not worked out well at all for Tru4. Wow, the size of that sword, though.
All right. Smash Monado forward air, maybe up tilt, maybe.
Oh, missing the up air. That could have been a punish, but
he's just waiting so patiently for the Smash Monado to run out. Good option right there
Yeah,
from
I
PEW.
like it. He recognizes that he's up a stock. And Smash Art is one way that Tru4 can... Oh no! Luckily he still has one more stock to play with, but you hate to see those direction air.
Alright, Shock doesn't have speed Monado.
Wow, the walk-up turnaround grab.
And the thing is now, he is a stock behind, but it doesn't have the speed Monado, which is your main tool for low percent damage actually, so he needs to get it with the Buster mode right now.
Speaking of, suddenly
80% gets the nair right there. And he wanted to go in the shield Monado. You saw the roulette coming up, but he couldn't get into it in time, so he has to take that loss as we go into Game 5.
How many Game 5s?
Hey, it's better there.
Yeah, no, I'd much rather watch Game 5s than 3-0s. But, Again, such a back and forth set. Like, the adaptation between these two players is really insane.
I saw that PEW was respecting the Smash Monado a lot more, actually. Just he kept running away from it. Doesn't want anything to do with it. It's one of the shortest Monados, so you can just run away from it. And that's, of course, being quite floaty. He can just keep around in the air.
And it's got a lot of airspeed as well, so able to maneuver around, especially with like the magnet mix-ups that Tru4 likes to do sometimes. But what stage do you think? Oh, actually, he's already picked the stage.
Yeah, I think they're going back to Smashville.
Okay, they've just decided that...
I'm not completely sure if they want to change stages. Yeah. It doesn't seem like the stage, again, is the big issue right here.
Hi.
Quick commentator glance right there. We're still here.
We are still
We're
here.
going to Pokemon Stadium, it seems.
Okay, so a much wider stage.
Yeah, I do think that works better for Shulk.
Yeah.
But he misses the close blast lines to the stage he wants.
And he hasn't, like, Pokemon Stadium has low top blast lines, but he hasn't generally been getting many kills off the top. So
yeah, he only has like the jump up air. He got one time.
Yeah.
But it's still a big risk you take because you need to burn that double jump.
Nice combo coming out from PEW, but not able to convert in the shield art. This thing, very few people have practiced these shield art combos because it's for one matchup, like, for a little bit of the time.
It's like one matchup and then for like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
That's a really specific situation to practice. But right now we see Tru4 at 83% at the ledge. A back throw might kill at this point.
Drag down up air, very nice, and taking the damage off the F throw.
Ooh, getting all the Monados right there. That's not the best decision you want to make. Now you're in shield Monado and you only have Buster and Speed.
All set, PEW has been getting away with a lot of forward airs off ledge, and I know it's a very good option with Ness.
But I think you can just space it out right there. If you could just go back and maybe forward air it, that's a good way to answer that. Ooh,
then
mixed it up with the actual magnet, and now he doesn't have Smash Monado right here.
Ooh, that was a strong back air.
That's the back air. He wasn't Buster mode, so it does a little bit more damage, more knockback. Wants to go back into the Smash Monado, but PEW air dodging at the right time
low. There. Tru4 not able to cover it.
Just gets out of all the options. He's throwing at so many large hitboxes, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Tru4 tries so hard to close out the stock right now. And, okay,
gets the back air.
But PEW's been very good at being evasive, but that forward air was a little bit questionable.
Ooh, gets it with the falling forward air. Still not a bad situation.
PEW really didn't have many options there.
No, he doesn't. That's the scary part. We haven't seen him done him that long, and saw him doing game 1.
Look at this movement from Tru4. Dash dance in and out, and then back air when PEW tries to drop the shield.
Oh, that's already 67%. PEW losing a bit of composure right here.
Wow, the back air covering the neutral
from
a mile away.
It seems like we're doing it again.
Very nice.
Last stock right here from PEW right here.
And he was behind. That was more or less a 0 to death, I think.
But Ness does have the potential to bring it all back. Character does a lot of damage.
He does.
But Tru4 does also do a lot of damage in that Buster mode. We saw the movement right here.
So suddenly there's a lot of dash dancing coming out. I think you often see that in like Game 5 sets when everyone's very scared.
Yeah. A lot more sticks are being flinged around. A lot more buttons are being pressed. Ness still at 30%, while Shulk for 43. It isn't that bad of a gap you need to close, but it's still one you need to.
What a combo. These speed art combos are really nice from Tru4.
All right. Oh, tries to bait him with the shield.
Yeah, that was so cool. I've never seen shield art as a bait before.
That's actually great.
Okay, and again, just jumping out of the PK fire. Ness wasn't able to cover it at all. Just going to jump art now. Not been getting too much mileage off the jump art, but still getting PEW off stage. And PEW in a really bad situation. He's down a whole stock right now.
Yeah, and then he has Shulk with the Smash Monado right here. And the force tilt decapitates him again as Tru4 takes this game. Great play from both players, but Tru4 sticking out barely over that. With it, even though it was a defining game 5 and a very confident one, I don't imagine that was very good for your heart as a player.
No, yeah. I think he's going to be quite happy that he finally got the download, and it shows that he can do that.
He can, yeah.
But the amount of time, the amount of adaptation it took from one player to the other just to get to that point was really insane. It had to work a lot.
Constantly focusing on each other's habits and just trying to play around it. Like, we didn't see many in-game adaptations, but more from game to game to game. Like, not necessarily per match.
I think even it when Tru4 won, then PEW won, then Tru4 won, then PEW won.
That's the thing, yeah. All right, we're going to go into a little break right here, but don't go anywhere. We still got a lot of good matches coming up right here in the top 128.
We've actually outstayed our welcome, so thanks for sticking with us.
We're being kicked off, actually. All right, we're gonna go. We're gonna have two commentators right here. The El Jefe, who has been sitting in the stream.
He's been waiting for quite a long time.
He's been waiting, that's why he's sitting there. Okay, now we understand. But you're gonna get some brand new commentators right here, so don't go anywhere.
Yeah, see you around, guys.
You first?
No, you start.
Oh, too honor. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Albion 4, unfortunately the last iteration of Albion. I'm Whammy.
I'm El Jefe.
And we are here with top 128 of singles, and this is looking pretty exciting so far. We've had a lot of upsets so far that you want to check, various Twitter, Periscopes and such.